mums and dads, renovators and decorators group. Today's topic is the top 3 myths of renovating. The top 3 myths of renovating. I speak to a lot of people, and some of the things that they'll tell me about renovating are just so untrue. They take information from friends who mean well, but really have no clue, or they take information from the media, or they form an opinion of something. And sometimes I witness that sometimes they will use that as an excuse for not getting started. Like, it's all too hard, so I just won't bother. So let's go through the top 3 myths of renovating and see exactly what is true, what part of it is true, and where the stories come from and what's not true. Number 1, tax kills profit. Capital gains tax kills profit. I can't tell you how many times I'll pop up a before and an after and talk about the profit, the renovation spend, what the property was purchased for. And then somebody will always say, oh yes, but what are all the costs? Oh yes, what about paying tax? Let's break it down, guys. If you're making $50,000, $100,000, $150,000 or $250,000 from a renovation, you are going to pay some kind of tax. It is not a tax-free activity, the same as any other work or anything else we do in Australia that makes profit. Shares, crypto, anything, you're going to pay tax. It's okay. It's okay to pay tax. It's all right. Now, what we like people to do is legally minimize their tax, to make sure that people speak to, or you speak to your accountant first before you start renovating. Don't just go and buy a property in your own name and flip it inside 12 months. You will get hit with capital gains tax. So to avoid's a strong term, to pay the right amount of tax, to minimize the tax that you pay, then get serious about what you're about to do, so serious that you go and see your accountant first and make sure that you're structured properly so that they can help you navigate tax, so that you don't have to just give it all across to the tax department, and that they can't help you once you've done your reno and you've flipped it and you've made significant profit. They can't help you. It's too late. So go and see your tax accountant first. Take their advice, not mine. I'm not a financial planner. Be careful about the media stories that says it's all fake news at the moment. Just as a side note, be careful of the media who is promoting, property market's going to crash or property market's exploding. Like, the stories that they will tell just to sell their stories is not the truth. So really be careful about who you listen to. And that also includes friends, people who like you to stay the same, people who give you lots of reasons not to do this. So number 1, capital gains kills profit is the myth, and I will dispel that because it's really not true. Number 2, you need a partner to renovate with. Need a partner. Some people, particularly women I speak to, will say, hey, I'm single, I'm divorced, I'll be doing this all on my own. I'm not sure whether I can do this. And I want to dispel that by just saying so many of the amazing renovators inside my group are single men, single women. They're young, they're old, they have people that they can call on to do some heavy lifting here and there, or they don't, and they have to hire everybody to help them. Look, first of all, renovating is an equal opportunity sport. If you can communicate, if you love what you do, you'll do super well through renovating. You do not need a partner. Being resourceful and being able to call somebody in when you need them is all you need. So, yep, myth number 2, need a partner to renovate with. No, you don't. Absolutely not. Myth number 3, renovating is exhausting. So many people associate renovating with being tired. I know that ladies will go and get their partners and say, hey, I'd really like to do this. And that partner say, all of a sudden have this picture of renovating being exhausting. Number 1, that partner doesn't have to be involved in the renovation at all, just like I said in point number 2. Number 2, we renovate using strategy, not energy. It's okay to be a lazy renovator. It is okay to call people in and do the things that you don't like. And in fact, you'll pick up a lot of speed if you're determined not to DIY absolutely everything. So there you go. It's a quickie today, guys. I can see everyone on. Whoops. Feel free to ask a question if you wish. Hi, Penny. Hi, Leslie. Yeah, Leslie, 59 and single. Look, honestly, guys, just jump into this if you really feel the pull. If you think that renovating is a great thing, I know that it is. I've done it all of my life. I've associated with people who've done it very, very successfully over the years inside property groups, etc. I know that as a vehicle for wealth creation, it is amazing. And I want you all to be excited about it. Myths are just myths, and a lot of people will circulate these stories giving you reasons not to, start. So listen to your own intuition, follow people who are actually doing this and doing it really well. See that they're just beautiful, normal humans, and that exhaustion hasn't killed them yet. And quite a few of them are doing it as single people, and they pay their tax, but they legally minimise how much they hand over to the government. So that's all for today, guys. Follow along on Renovate and Real Estate on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. Stay in touch, the Mums and Dads Renovators and Decorators group inside of Facebook, and I'll catch you next week, same time next week. Cheers, guys.